How do? Hello. Are we live? We are live. Hello. How do? I hope you're well. This Friday, the end of the week. Excuse me. I seem to have developed a little croak. Hope you're well. Hope you had an excellent day and week. Yeah. Final day of the week, and what a week it's been. What a week it's been. Ups and downs. It's kind of like a game of XCOM. Indeed. Something just bipped. Yeah, today we're going to do something different. Not SmackDown today because my mind's not quite there. Instead, we're going to play a little space trucking game called Endless Skies. I say it's space trucking. It's one of those. It's a sandbox game. It's got a massive universe, and you can. It's very much like Elite Light, because you can travel around. You can trade materials. You can be a space trucker. You can carry people around. You can also be a pirate if you want to. And apparently, you can also get other ships, and you can have like a flotilla kind of thing, like almost convoy, very much like Battlestar Galactica or the Rebel Alliance, if you imagine something like that. And you can have all these different ships just zoom in around, and all the different ships can have special things. So you can have like a massive like tanker just with like bays for taking stock. Or alternatively, you can also have like little ships buzzing around you, which are more fighters to protect you. Obviously, there's a lot of fighters in this game, but the best thing of all about this game is it's open source. In other words, it's absolutely free. It's free to play on Steam. I dare say it's probably free to play on other formats as well if you do a search. It's called Endless Sky. I have played this before. In fact, I played this the other day. This is the game that I was going to play on stream, but then I realised no, I actually need to relearn how to play it before I actually play it on stream. Because before this, it actually had the records. I played on it. Last time I played it was January 2020, which made me think, wow, boy, that was a different world, wasn't it? January 2020. Yeah. But we're going to start up with a brand new pilot here. New pilot. We're going to call this one Colonel MPK as well, I think. Hopefully it should be fine. But we're going to do a new one here. You grew up on New Boston, an uninteresting world in a dirt belt. You've dreamed of owning a starship ever since your first visit to the spaceport at the age of 15. After many long years of working at a textile mill, you've finally saved enough credits to apply for a pilot's license from the Republic. After receiving a license and with freedom from this planet at your fingertips, you travel to the bank to take out a loan on your first ship. So yeah, here we go, 480,000 loan, and we start off in Rutilicus. Let's start the game, shall we? The bank's architecture is what you would have called futuristic, back when you dreamed that the future would be less squalid than the present. Story above story of curves and spires and balconies, all in gleaming metal. A doorman stands by each of the heavy glass doors. You are wearing your very best clothes, but you feel shabby next to them. The loan broker's office is equally intimidating. Large computer monitors fill the walls with stock quotes and other information spilling down them almost too fast to read. You occasionally glimpse the names of places that you have only seen in movies. Aldebaran, Tarazed, Earth. In other words, it's saying that it's not in this universe, obviously. The pen is heavy as lead, but glides almost without friction as you print your initials on the bottom of page after page of ominous legal documents and sign several dozen statements, notices, and agreements. The banker, a balding middle-aged man, middleman, is what I was going to say there, a balding middle-aged man in a suit that you suspect costs more than the spaceship you are about to purchase, flips the pages past you quickly, uttering a curt, "Sign here, now here," as he points to each page. He moves swiftly, mechanically. The only moment when he becomes truly animated is when explaining the truth in lending statement to you. You are borrowing 480,000 credits, he says, to be repaid over the course of 1 year. Your daily interest rate is 0.4%, which means that your daily payments are 2,503 credits. And by the end of the year, you will have paid 433,567 credits in interest. Sign here, he grins. You sign your name one final time. And we are going to call ourselves Colonel MPK. But yes, look at that. So we're taking out 480,000, and we would have paid 433,000, but that's not it going to be incomplete, is it? Because it's going to be over years. I bet you it's not going to be paid off by the end of the year. But yeah, so we are taking out a loan to get our ship. Essentially, this is like Tom Nook, but faceless Tom Nook. We only know them as the bank. There is a lot of reading on this, a lot of text base as well, and I'll explain why in a second. The elevator is so well tuned that you do not even realise it is moving until it has deposited you back in the lobby. But as you leave the bank, you are smiling. This crazy adventure suddenly feels real to you. You are going to do it. You are finally going to get off this planet. Compared to the bank, you feel much more at home in the shipyard, walking among the rusted out hulks and newer ships that gleam in the sunlight. You smell grease and dirt and rocket fuel. Wonderful smells. There are 3 ship models within your price range. Which one you choose will determine your future. So we've got a shuttle, light freighter, and interceptor. So in essence, we've got a shuttle which ferries people. I'm not going to read everything, but basically this one, it tells you all the specs here. Basically, this one has more bunks, so it's more for like ferrying around people or small cargo. This one, which is much more of a cargo ship, where you got 50 tons compared to 20 tons, so that's much more like your barges. And Sparrow, which is obviously more of your fighters if you want to go out hunting pirates and all that. Obviously 15 tons worth of cargo in that one, but you have more slots for guns. The way it works is you've got obviously weapon capacity, agent capacity. You've got to make sure everything is powered. Obviously enough ports free for guns and turrets and the like. So I keep on hearing things, that's all. So I'm going mental, it's fine. Something to say is obviously you've got movement speed, max speed, turning speed, which is important. Fuel capacity as well is also important. And crew and bunks, because obviously if you are on a flotilla, then you can't man every single ship, so you're going to need a crew. So that's basically where they come in. And you've got your beam lasers, but with this one you have to have outfit spaces, and certain ones you are restricted. I think we're going to go with shuttle just because it's a nice one to start off with. It's easy mode. You're not going to be looking for fights, and it'll show you all the basic grip of the game. But yes, we'll talk more as we're playing it. It tells you everything here. It's got a shield, it's got hyperdrive. Did it actually say what the fuel? 400. Yes, so you can, ordinary hyperdjump consumes 100 fuel. So in other words, you can do 4 jumps in the shuttle before you have to land. But I will explain more in a bit. We'll get the shuttle, and we get to name it. Now, obviously, I love Star Trek. I could name it something classy, like the Galileo, or the Goddard, or the Rio Grande, which is one that I did previously, or the Delta Flyer, or something Star Trek aligned, like all those names were, if you weren't paying attention. Or I could just name something completely different. As I'm a shuttle and I'm ferrying people, there's only one name to call it. The Megabus. The Megabus is a coach firm in the UK that does fairly distant travel. Normally, I think it's like Manchester to like Scotland. Glasgow, I think, for like £1, or it used to. It's probably like a £5 now, but it was always like Megabus. Never been on it myself, but this seems about right. So I'm going to call it the Megabus or the Vengabus. Should I call it the Vengabus? The Vengabus is coming. That's the Vengabus. How can I not call it anything but the Vengabus? Because the Vengabus is coming. Oh yes, there we go. Excellent. I've just bought that, and I've still got 142,000 credits. I'm struggling. It's a Friday evening for me. Okay, with some trepidation, you give the shipyard owner your money and take your new ship for a test drive, piling it out of the shipyard and onto a spare landing pad in the spaceport, or by the spaceport even. Then you get out and look the ship over a bit more closely. You are busy polishing it out a few rust spots with a piece of steel wool when an old man in grease-stained coveralls walks up. "Nothing quite like buying your first starship," he says. Yeah, I'm kind of still in shock about how much money I spent. He grins. "I know the feeling. It's a crime how much interest the banks charge to first-timers. It's been that way ever since when I first started out." "You're a captain, you ask?" "Was," he said. "Sold off my fleet a few days ago, and I already miss it. But it was time for me to retire." His voice shows up. Then his face lights up. "Say, any chance I could hitch a ride with you? Maybe show you the ropes? Give you some pointers? I could pay you, of course." "Sure. Where are you going to?" "Well," he says, "I've got a spot reserved in a retirement home, but I don't mind taking a roundabout way to get there. For starters, how about you give me a lift to New Greenland? It's just one jump away from here. I can mark it on your map." "Sounds good." "Great," he says. "My name is James, by the way, a very good name." "Colonel MPK, you say?" "I'm looking forward to travelling with you, Captain MPK." Colonel MPK is my name, not Captain MPK. Says, "Okay, yeah." As you're helping, some saying it in his voice still. As you're helping him wheel his luggage aboard and showing him his bunk, he says, "Before we're off, you might head on over to the trading centre and stock up on medical goods. We can sell those for a good profit on New Greenland. Also, make sure to visit the local outfitter. While they don't sell much here compared to the big manufacturing worlds, every world with an outfitter will at least carry a map with information on the neighbouring systems. Buying them can help if you're not quite sure where you're going." Top tip. So, let me just quickly read up this one here. I don't know if I'll read them all. Might do. But we've got a lovely little picture there. We've got a little picture of our ship. We've not got anything targeted at the minute, and this is where we're at. This is the date, and that's how much moolah we have. New Boston is a completely unremarkable world, except of course for the fact that you happen to have been born here. Most of the land is wet and marshy, and the coastal regions are prone to flooding. Some food crops are grown here, but most of the farmers instead plant flax and jute, which grow well in wet soil and are used to make linen and burlap cloth. The textile mills are hot and poorly ventilated, but they offer higher and more reliable income than farming. So, let's go down to the meat and potatoes of it. So, there is a lot of text here, and you will get to see the graphics in a minute. But the reason why there's a lot of text here is because it's free. This is a free game. This is free. Free. And this is like Elite, you know, it's not as high tech and technical and fanciful. It's a lot similar to this. I mean, even like the old version of Elite was 3-dimensional, but it was obviously polygons. This isn't polygons. This is top down. And there's a lot of text, but it's free. That's the main difference right now. So let's have a look at the map. This shows what we know. This is the system that we know right now, and we know we are going to Arcturus, because that's where the fella has asked us to go. We don't know anything about anything just yet, apart from all these things here. You can see the friendly systems and the vaguely hostile ones. Obviously, the deep reds is the very, very hostile, as in pirate controlled. restricted and dominated, and uninhabited and unexplored. Each time you travel to a system, it's classed as a jump. So in my case, I can jump 4 times before I run out of fuel. So I can go bum, 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 bum. Now, when I am about to run out of fuel, once I land, it will automatically replenish the fuel. We don't need to buy it. But the only problem is we need to make sure that it is habited and that it does actually have somewhere where I can land. If it's uninhabited or unexplored, then there's less chance, or not really unexplored, because I suppose there might be something there, but uninhabited, if there's nothing there, then there's nowhere to refuel. So that could be a problem. That's the basic bones of it. I'm jumping all about this. Some more tunes going off here. There you go. Just thought you'd like to enjoy that. But yes, there we go. We can also see shipyards or outfitters. It says what has shipyards or has no shipyards, but you don't know anything about this. But it shows you everything. Outfitters, obviously, where you get your guns and your stuff. And obviously all your missions, you can actually pick up all your missions here. Now, what you can do here is, when you put missions, it's the same as the job board, really. Passenger to New Greenland, that's our current mission for that chap. So that's where we're headed. So time captain off to ride along with you to New Greenland in the Arcturus system, and to give you some tips along the way. We've got 23 gun tons, we've got 4 bunks free, and these are the other little missions that we can pick up if we want to. So, we've got 2 for Sol, we've got Zelta Valorium, all these things. And it tells us, obviously, you can't go there because you've not really mapped a way. That's fine. Easily done, it's fine. Essentially, that's what you've done. Obviously, you've got your tradings, medium, low, high, and it tells you buy, sell. Now, obviously, we can buy low. The aim is to buy low and sell high, and it tells us how much, whether we're getting a profit or a negative when we get to the next place. He told us to buy medical, which we'll be doing shortly. In fact, we might as well do that now. So we'll just select. He says low. To be fair, that and clothing is lowest, but we're just going to buy all medical. There we go. 20 units, all in our cargo bay. We've got the shipyard. We've got the outfitter though. Let's get the outfitter. We've got the pilot's license already. Let's get the local map. 1,000 credits. But that's one of the best things. Now, obviously you can get different things here. Steerings, generators, scanners, all those kind of things. Different missiles and energy blasters for later on. Or indeed, if you want to go that route, you can do that as well. They do all different things. But steering is a very important thing in this game, but I'll talk about that when we get there. Let's go to the bank first. Obviously, this is where you can repay back your mortgage if you want to. You can pay extra. Each jump that you make, it'll automatically take out that 2,500 interest. So that's with every single jump that you make. You don't have to land every single jump. Or you've got Spaceport, where you can get people talking, and sometimes you can pick up some missions as well. That's basically it. You can hire some crew as well if you want to. I'm not going to do that just yet. Instead, we've got everything we want to right now. There's nothing else to go in Arcturus, and as it's just the next job, we aren't going to pick up anything extra. So we're just going to leave, depart, and look, we've got graphics. Now, if you look, we can spin around like that. It's very, very simple stuff here. If you can hear that, that's lasers right there. They're probably just mining asteroids or something like that. But yeah, it's very much like the old submarine games where you point it in a direction and press go. Now the thing is, when you jump, if we select map, we just need to make sure that we got Arcturus. When we jump, we have to spin around to the right place before we can jump. And we'll press L to land straight away because we don't know what's here. It should be fairly safe though. But as you saw, because it takes some time to spin, if you are in the tight situation where you've got people scanning you and you've got potential pirates, they're going to try and take you out before you land. So it's wise to always make sure that your spinning ability and your turning circle is quick. So that is kind of key. So I'd quite like, once I've got paid off the loan, I think I'd quite like to get some nice little quicker turning circle. But anyway, we've landed. As you land on New Greenland, James says, "Congrats on your first trip through hyperspace. I'm impressed you didn't throw up. Most folks do the first time." "Including you?" you asked. "Yeah, and then spent half an hour in orbit cleaning my cabin while hoping the passengers wouldn't come out of their bunk room and see the mess. Not my proudest moment. Anyway, here's your pay." He hands you 10,000 credits. Then he adds, "If you're okay with giving me a lift for a while longer, sell off any of that cargo you bought, and then meet me in the spaceport. I'll see if I can rustle up any interesting work for you." Cool. We'll click done there. We'll go to trading, and this was what we're saying. So we're making 84 credits profit on what we've just bought there. So that's quite nice. We're going here anyway, so we may as well have done it. So we're going to sell. Obviously, if we were told insider knowledge on that, but if we actually click on the map, because we bought the local map, it's actually opened up a lot more things that we are aware of, and we also know a bit more information, like we actually know which one's safe or not, but we also know information about the system, including like different trade prices. Plus, we also know what's going for what. So you'll see that medical isn't actually going for a lot over there, so if you want medical over here, you wouldn't make a profit. However, metals, clothing, they need clothes over there, so buy that and you make a little bit of a profit, you know. But it does tell you whereabouts, like New Austria, that's friendly. I think they're the ones that, yeah, so that's quite cool. And it tells you all the different planets that are there as well. It looks like New Austria is the only main planet on Menkent there. But we are here, we're in Arcturus right now. So we've sold our stuff. We'll pay back some for the bank now. We'll pay back the 10k. He's given us 10k, so we'll pay 10k extra just to reduce the value. And obviously the more you pay, the less payments that you have to pay. We could take a look at the job board first, but we don't know where we're going just yet, so let's just click done and let's click spaceport. What I will say is that if you play this yourself and you go down the shuttle route and do what I'm doing right now, the missions are going to be the same. It's not procedural generated, I don't believe, but obviously if you pick one of the other ships, I think you get different missions to begin with. But obviously after that first trial, I mean, to be fair, you don't need to follow these missions. You can do your own thing. But if you do, you can follow this mission structure like I'm doing and follow it word for word, and it'll be exactly the same on yours. So there's going to be no variance. But like I say, you don't necessarily need to follow it like that. You don't need to do this mission. It's open world, so you can just go off and say, "No, I don't want to do that anymore. I'll just leave him to it, and I'll go to Altair." You know, so it's entirely open to you. But right now we're going to follow it because it's a nice little tutorial. Okay, you begin strolling through the spaceport, walking briskly in order to keep warm and wondering if it might be worth investing in a good winter coat for visiting planets like this one, because it is snowing and I forgot to actually read out the description. Eventually you find James. He has an entire family in tow. A young couple, an elderly woman and 4 children who range in age from probably about 3 or 4 up to 12 or 13. "Captain MPK," he says. It's Colonel MPK. "Wonderful to see you again. I was just talking to this family. They've been having trouble finding a single ship that can give them all passage, but I told them that your shuttlecraft has plenty of books, at least if the kids double up. They can pay you 40,000 credits to take them to New China, which is just a few jumps away from Earth, and is a planet well worth visiting in its own right. What do you say? You're absolutely sure that your shuttle was not designed to fit..." Oh, sorry, I'm reading that in his voice still. "You're absolutely sure that your shuttle was not designed to fit 9 people, including yourself, but if they're willing to squeeze into the available 5 bunks, you've got no reason to discourage them. Sure, welcome aboard." James helps the older woman up the steps and into your ship while the younger family members carry the luggage. You're going to have quite a full ship for the next few days. And obviously we've got some other stuff. So let's just check out the Dobbs. Let's click done. So here we go. We can read out the spaceport is near the equator. Oh, that just reads out the actual thing there. Not about Arcturus. But never mind, I missed that. We're on a snowy planet. that's all you need to know. I'm not going to read everything out because there is a lot of text there. But did I mention it's free? Look at me, I'm double. It's free. So yeah, awesome. So where are we going? We need to find out where we're going. Where are you going? Transport a family to New China, which is in Merek. Apparently he said it was 2 jumps away from Seoul. I wonder if that's Seoul there. It could be. But we're going to Merek. There's no other missions in Merek. And we can only jump 4 jumps. So we can't go there directly. 1, 2, 3, 4. We might manage it, but we don't know if that's actually a connected route. It might actually branch off to there before going there. So I think the best thing to do right now, I don't think there's any other, no, we can't buy any other things, so let's go back to the map. I think what we're going to do is maybe go to, we can't go to Turais, we don't know about Mizar or any other places. I think what we're going to do is we're going to head towards Turais and hope that they'll connect together like that. And as for, obviously there's no one else going that way on the job board, is there? Oh, there is something going to Turais. What's that? 22 tons of antibiotics. We have 20 tons, so we can't do that. In fact, it does actually tell you, no, you can't do that mission. Active jobs, unfinished requirements, waypoint you must visit, and available jobs. So that's quite nice. Obviously, we've got the blue one from Iraq because that says you've got an active job here, so go here to complete it. The grayed out ones says that, yeah, you can't do that. Or the brighter ones, like that one, says you can accept that if you want it, but it's a bit far out, so I'm not going to bother. Instead, we're going to do some trading. Food is low. We're going to go for low or very low. Clothing is low, so let's buy all the clothing. And let's hope that will make a profit, honestly. Let's depart. Let's make sure that we've not got it selected at all. Do we want to go to Mizar? Let's just go there, shall we? Let's go there. Be ballsy, if not we'll have to jump back to Mizar. Let's jump. And as we do the spinny, turny, spinny thingy, there's Mizar. And we're going to go to an explored system. Unexplored first. Excellent. There is something there. New Wales. Here we go. New Wales is home to a few mining outposts which extract and refine rare earth minerals and heavy metals. Lovely. Outfitter. First thing we're going to do, get a local map. Let's buy it. And let's leave. And let's have a look at that. Excellent. Now we can see a passage to Merek. We can also see that there's something on the way. Don't know if we can pick it up or not. It also says, oh look, this is what else is in orbit here. There's a Hydra station, but there's no spaceport, but it's got a shipyard and outfitter. That's quite cool. So it does actually show you what's in. That's New Wales, and that's the Hydra station, and there's nothing else there. But that's quite cool, isn't it? Okay, so first of all let's just see if we can sell. Okay, medium. So we're actually making a profit of 89 there, so that was a good gamble. So we'll just sell that. I'm not going to pay off any credits just yet. Instead, I'm going to look at that job board because it looked like Vector. Can I actually pick that up? I don't think I can. Can I now? 35 tons. That's a shame. In that case, we'll probably go straight to Merek. What's in Merek? Food is plus 245. Let's see if we can pick up some food. Trading, it's medium. So we're not going to make a massive profit from it. But it's going to be something, isn't it? Spaceport, nothing's working on a spaceport. So we're going to depart. We're going to set course. And we're just going to jump. And because we did it a few jumps ahead, just need to press the jump button once, which is nice. Ease of use. But you see, it's a nice little game. it's nice to get stuck into. We're here. Let's land. It's simple. There is a lot of text, but it's free. It's brilliant. Along the journey, you learned that the family you are transporting are named the Hendersons, and that they are moving to New China mostly because they hope the urban setting will be better for their kids than New Greenland, where there were hardly any children at all, and their village had only a few thousand people in it. The grandmother, Olivia, had also been chattering non-stop about how excited she is about being on a world where she can actually go sunbathing. I've gotten much too old for shoe snowing. That's not what that word said. Snowshoeing. Shoe snowing, I said, didn't I? My God. I'm tired. It's been a long day. Snowshoeing. Not shoe snowing or whatever I said. Snowshoeing, she says. It was just the thought of her in a bikini. That's what threw me off. You say goodbye to them and wish them well, and as agreed, they pay you 40,000 credits. You're already well on your way towards paying down your mortgage. As James leaves the ship, he says, again, if you're okay with continuing to give me a ride, just meet me in the spaceport. Which we will do. Let's go to the bank first. Actually, no, let's go trading first. Oh, we've actually made a decent profit on that, 269. I didn't think we would because it was medium cost. So let's pay some of that off because we've now got quite a nice little deal. I'm going to pay off 69. 128. Might as well leave myself with a round number. Very nice. And look, we're down to that much. And look, the payments come down as well. We're just paying over 2,000 now, so that's quite nice. Let's go to Spaceport then, see what he's got. It doesn't take long to find James in the New China Spaceport. He's already got a small group of people with him, a middle-aged couple and a teenage boy. Hi there, Captain MPK, says James. Interested in carrying some tourists to Earth? Sure. Great, he says. This is Chuck and Sarah and their son Carl. Let's help them carry their luggage to your ship. As we begin walking back slightly ahead of them, James whispers too, tourists are always a good way to make money. They're on vacation, so they don't mind paying a bit extra. But no point in your cargo space going to waste, so take a look at the job board and see if there are any delivery missions we can run at the same time. And if you want to be a little safer, should we come across any pirates, sell off any guns you might have. It might seem counterintuitive, but being unarmed makes you less of a target to pirates if there are others in the system that they could be defending themselves against. Lovely. So let's have a look at the job board then. We're going... There's Sol. Let's just see if there's actually an out. There is an outfit. We didn't... Let's pick up the local map first, just in case we actually do have a direct line to Earth, which we do, thankfully. So it should be... Oh, look, there are two things that we can pick up here. Two tourists want to see Earth, and 2 mass passengers to Mars in the solar system. Okay, Mars is different. Obviously, we're going to Earth, but Mars is in the solar system. That's 9,500, but that's 15,000. So let's do that. Oh, why can we not take that? Active job, go here to complete. Yeah. Oh, that's because that's the one that we're already on. That's why. I'm a knobhead. So, bring tourists to Earth for 13k. And Mars. That's why we're selecting the wrong thing. So 13k is still more than the other one. So sorry Mars people, but I can't fit you on the Venga bus anymore. The Venga bus is full. Did I press something? Did I press 7? I apologise. I must have hit something that made me go off screen. But there we go. Must have done. Let me just check everything else is okay with the stream. Actually, just freaks me out a little. It looks okay to me. It looks okay to me. Okay. So, I think we're done here then. So we've got a couple of missions. We do still have space in our cargo hold. We've got 20 units free. 20 tons, whatever it is. So, What's very low? Actually, let's... I didn't realise it did that. That's quite useful to have. The alt. Okay, so we're going to Sol. And what's good in your system? Not a lot, quite frankly. Electronics is probably best. No equipment. But quite frankly, it's a bit not good, is it? Okay. Equipment, wasn't it? There. Buy all the equipment. I think we are fine, so I think we are going to depart. And we may as well just set course for Sol. And wait for this turning circle. Oh, hang on. Why has that gone? Oh, hang on. I didn't want to do that. For some reason, it's set a weird course. Let's go back to Merak. For some reason, it set a weird course that took me a long way, and that would have had me. Because I would have ran out of fuel. So let's depart again. Let's select it that way. For some reason, it didn't take me that way. That was really odd then. It really took me on like the a bloody sat-nav error. Okay, Sol. There's Mars. Oh, there's things firing. Let's try to land as soon as we can. Looks like there's plenty of ships in the way anyway. You wish your passengers the best of luck on Earth and collect your payment of 13,000 credits. That's something good. Whenever you hand in missions, you don't need to hand them in. It just automatically does it for you. As you make the final landing descent to the surface of Earth, Chuck and Sarah stare out the window in rapt attention, pointing out landmarks on the planet's surface. James joins in by telling you all about some of the history of the cities you are flying over. Carl, meanwhile, has spent the entire journey playing a handheld video game and only glances out of the window when the ship shakes from turbulence. As they all grab their luggage and step off your ship to explore humanity's homeworld, he is still immersed in the game. As you collect your payment, James pulls the parents aside and says, "Watch out for pickpockets, okay? And take it from an experienced captain, you do not want to be out after dark here. Play it safe and have a great time." After they leave, James shakes his head ruefully. It'll probably be a decade before that kid is old enough to realize what he's missing out on. Waste of money doing a trip like this with a teenage boy. They should have gone to Skymoot and seen the dragons instead. I'm sure that would interest him a lot more than historical museums and ancient cities. Then he picks up his luggage and adds, "Same deal as before. If you want to keep travelling together, meet me in the spaceport." Lovely. But we've got some more credits there. Not a lot more, honestly, but let's get trading first. So we've got 80. Not great, but it's a profit. We'll take it. Let's go to Spaceport. Spaceport on Earth is so big and crowded that it takes a long time to find James. The sheer number of people here is almost overwhelming. Homeless men wrapped in old army blankets beg money from well-dressed businessmen. Soldiers in navy uniforms walk by in groups of 10 or 20, all marching in unison. Starship captains haggle with merchants over trade goods and jobs. Flashes of light come from various landing bays as welders make repairs. When you find James, he's standing by a window looking out at the city, watching the starships taking off and landing in a continuous stream. "This is it," he says, "where our race began. The world that all tourists want to visit, and that no one wants to live on. 20 billion people, more industry and exports than any other place in the galaxy, but underneath it all, poverty of a completely different sort from what you'd get in the dirt belt." After taking one last glance out the window, he says, "By the way, we're nearing my destination. Are you willing to take me on one last trip? I need to get to Hestia in the lite system, and of course, I'll pay you quite well if you take me there." Of course, we will see you out. Once again, you walk back to your ship with James. Once you get there, as he's stowing his luggage, he pulls up the information your computer has on Hestia. It's one of the paradise worlds, terraformed to have a perfect climate accessible only to the very wealthy. You wonder whether James is going to be able to fit in there. Does he have the cash dollar? Okay, so we've got 116 credits. Let's do... Do we want to pay some back? We might as well pay some back, and then we can use the 100k to get some stock with, eh? 16078. Ah, that's why I was clicking the 9, because I keep on using the number pad. I need to learn to use the other pad. 1607. Ugh, sorry. I had a judder there. 16078. Good. Good stuff. Good stuff. And look at that payment. Just down to 2001. You could say it's a space odyssey. God, that was very Partridge, wasn't it? Very Alan Partridge. Okay, so there's nothing else in the spaceports, so let's go. Where are we going? Hestia. Where the hell is Hestia? Talita. There we are. Is there... Do you have... Yes, you do. And is it direct? No, but I reckon we could probably go to Pollux. And hopefully be a short jump away from there. Bring 2 passengers to Martini in the Pollux system. Payment is 12,500 credits. Makes sense to me. Let's accept that. Is there anywhere else? No, that's the New Argentina. Where the hell is New Argentina? God, I'm not going there. I'm not going there. You mental? Oh, okay, that does that as well. I didn't mean to do that. So we've got accept 2 accepted there. Let's go to the map. If we're going to Pollux, we don't know anything about them. Okay, cool. And we don't know anything about Talita as well. In that case, then, we can jump 4 times, so we'll be able to jump it there. Do we know anything about them? No, but it should be fine. We should be fine. Let's just see what's on the trading board. Plastic is very low. Medical is very low. I think we'll go medical. Yeah, we'll go medical. There's more of a chance that they'll want medical. At a guess. Let's have a look in the outfitters, though. They've got anti-missile turrets, blaster turrets, missile launcher. You can get more bunks as well, and scanners, cargo scanners and cargo expansions if you want to. But I actually wondered if, look, you can increase your power. Engines, here we go, steering. So we've got ion steering at the minute. So, I mean, that seems like that's probably better, isn't it? Yes. But you need outfit space of 35, and I don't think I do I? And the engine capacity as well. What's my engine capacity? Okay, so I do have the capacity, and I do have the outfit space free, so I could do that. Oh, you can even buy hand-to-hand items, can you? That's cool. I'm not going to get anything just yet, though. I think we're just going to depart, and we are going to go. Oh, Mars. Do we want to go to Mars? No, we don't. Okay. We are going to Pollux. Yep, that's the straight course as well. You see people are trying to scan me. They're trying to scan the Venga bus. Do they not know the Venga bus is coming? And there we go, the last jump. Here we go. We're going to land on Martini. Which is fortunate. There you go. Oh, look at that giant thing. You wish your passengers the best of luck on Martini and collect your payment of 12,500 credits. Excellent. Let's go to the spaceport, shall we? Oh yeah, of course, because he's not going here, is he? Excuse me 1 second. Hello? Yes, there we go. Sorry, the mute button didn't work there for a second. It tried to trick me. I also nearly choked on water. There we go. That's nice, isn't it? Let's go to trading. We would make, actually, that's a nice little profit right there. There's no outfit, so we can't even get the map, so we may as well just sell that. And is there anything low? Clothing? May as well get the clothing. Is there a job board, actually? Just see. Oh, there's something else for Toledo at 146 tons. Yeah, we're not going to be doing that. And there's nothing else near, apart from Sirius, 4 passengers to Relic. That's quite nice, actually. Do I want to do that before I go to Toledo? I'm tempted to. I am tempted to. Let's just finish this mission off first, and then we'll do our own thing. We'll do the James storyline first. So let's get the clothing then. Buy all the clothing, and let us depart. Let's go to Toledo and jump. There we go. Let's land on Hestia. Quite far out. Wow, look at that gigantic ship. There we go. As you are piloting your ship down to land on Hestia, James disappears into his bunk room. After the ship has landed, he comes out no longer in the grease-stained coveralls he's been wearing up until now, but in a suit. As a lifelong textile worker, you automatically note that the suit is made of real wool, very finely woven, and that it has been tailored to fit him. He smooths down the front of the suit distractedly, and then looks at his hands as if unsure of where to put them. "How do I look?" he asks. "Like a millionaire." "Well, that's the other thing about being a captain," he says. "You can get filthy rich." There's an awkward pause. You're unsure of how to respond. Then he says, "Thing is, this here planet is one of the most exclusive retirement communities in the galaxy. Plenty of the locals are probably worth more than 1 billion credits, but they're mostly financial business types or old money. I'm rich enough to be here, but I only just hope they're willing to socialize with someone who made his fortune flying a ship. Before you go, is there anything else you'd like to ask me about being a new pilot?" Yes, and I'm also going to write them down in my handy dandy notebook. Where should I go if I want to avoid pirates? Stay in their soul and around the paradise worlds. The Navy stays there the most, so even if a pirate does show up, they won't last long. The Deep is also a pretty safe place, as they have their own security forces. Once you stop moving farther south or further south, things get riskier. The worlds down there don't bring in as much tax revenue as the paradise worlds do, so the Navy tends to ignore them. You'll find some local militia to back you up, but they're nothing compared to one of the Navy's cruisers. Anything else you want to ask me? So, I want to stay safe, soul, paradise, and the deep. What's a good place to mine asteroids? Well, to start off, you want to stay right here in the paradise worlds. The asteroids aren't the best, but it's the safest place to mine whilst you're still in a small ship. But once you're in something that's able to take a hit, you'll want to explore for an uninhabited system with lots of asteroids. You'll encounter more pirates, but you'll likely find better asteroids. Okay, so asteroids, paradise, safe, uninhabited, the better. What's a good place? No, I've done that one. Have you ever met any aliens? I've spoken with a Quark a few times, but what captain hasn't? You'll find them down south by Tarazed. I've met any other aliens. He pauses for a moment. As far as I'm aware, that is. But I'm sure they're out there if you go looking hard enough. I've explored all the Republic space in mine many years, but there are far more systems out there than that. I've made a hash of this. There are far more systems out there that we don't even know how to reach. Tower Z. Let me just walk on Tower Z. Are there any good trade routes? Now this is good. One of the most reliable trade routes is to bring food from the dirt belt to Earth or the other urban worlds around it. There are billions of mouths to feed on those worlds, and the dirt belt sells food for cheap, so it's a great place to get started. Just remember, though, that if you use the same trade route for too long, you might end up causing the prices to stabilize. The dirt belt can only produce food, and people can only eat it so fast, so change up your trade routes if you notice the return getting worse. So, trade. I think dirt belt is also quite dangerous with pirates as well. Dirt belt to Earth food. Where can I find well-paying jobs? Getting good jobs is more about having the space to accept good jobs than it is finding them. But if you're looking... Getting good jobs is more about having the space to accept the good jobs than it is finding them. But if you're looking for jobs that pay well for little effort, then you want to watch out around the holidays. There's always a big celebration on Earth every April 22nd, Earth Day. So pay attention to the job board in the months leading up to that. The people down the rim have some month-long celebration every August that you should look out for too. So, April, Earth Day, August, Rim holiday. I'm Phil. Okay. So that's cool. I think I'll manage. I think I'll be alright after you told me everything. He hands you a credit chip worth 30,000 credits and says, "Best of luck to you, Captain." Colonel. Don't hesitate to look me up if you're ever in the area, and remember to check the spaceports whenever you land. You never know who you'll find wandering around there. Speaking of, there we go. As you walk through the spaceport, you hear a voice behind you saying, "Excuse me, Captain." You turn around to see a woman trying to flag you down. Her hairdo is tall and somewhat confusing. Her high heels are also tall and are giving her considerable trouble as she walks towards you. "You're like the sort of captain I can trust," she says. "My darling Pookie has been visiting her aunt on Shroud, and it's time for her to come home. But she's not used to space travel, and it scares her. I would feel so much better if you would go pick her up and bring her back here. Can you do that for me?" You can't help but noticing the jewellery she's wearing probably costs as much as a small fighter craft. This job sounds easy and has the potential to be quite lucrative. Go on then. You tell her that you would be glad to assist, and that you can personally assure her that no harm will come to Pookie while on board your ship. She thanks you and gives you contact information of her aunt in the Alhelka system. Cool. Let's get a map, local map. Let's leave. Let's go to the bank now, actually, and we'll pay off on this 28,574. Oh yeah, see it come down. Look at that, less than 2k now. And I'm paying each month. Don't you just love it when that happens? Job board. So where are we going? We're going to Pookie. Where's Pookie? Whoa, okay, it's right up there. There is something else going on to Alkelka. 10 tons, I don't have that. Oh, do I? No, I do have 10 tons free. It just says I'm -1. So I should have 19. Light bulbs to Shroud in the Alhelka system for 9,000 credits. Yeah, because that's going to be more than I'll make just doing normal trading. I'll accept that. You must tell... Oh, yes, of course. Cancel. Of course. Because I've still got stuff, haven't I? I'm making a profit of 38. Sell all. So job board again, because I was a knobhead. 10 tons, accept that mission. Lovely stuff. And I can't do that one now. 14 tons of nightgowns for 18,400. Oh, I probably should have done that one instead. Yeah, but never mind. Never mind. I should have done that instead because that's more lucrative. I would have got double the amount. But these things you learn. It's also, you need to be there straight away. But to be fair, we're going to be headed there now anyway. We've got 9 tons of space free, so we may as well fill that with cargo to sell. Unless there's something going off there. There is. 6 tons of jewellery for an upcoming art exhibition. I'm tempted to do that. 1, 2, 3 jumps. Let's do that. Wait, let's just click on Castor first. Passenger to Germanus. Oh, you know what? We are going to do it proper here now. So we're going to do that one. We are also going to do that one. By Sunday the 12th, today's date is the 6th. If it's every day a jump, we should do that easily. Oops. Kicking stuff on my desk. So let's get going then. We're going to go to Castor first and then go to Alhenna. Right, what's on Castor? Or Alhenna even. What have you got? Clothing is quite good, which I've just sold annoyingly. Yep, clothing it is. That's annoying, but there we go. We weren't know, were we? So buy all. We've only got 3. Let's depart. Castor first. Jump. And land straight away. There we go. You say farewell to your passenger on Geminus and collect your payment of 3,500 credits, which is nice. It's nice and small. Let's get a local map as well, because it's always useful to have. Check the job boards just in case there is something else to Alhenna. Now 44 tons, we can't do that. Wow, loads of jobs there. That's quite good, isn't it? So we're going to Alhenna then next. Castor, what's the trading like here? Yeah, it's not good. Not good, so let's go back to... Oh, the clothing is low. Is Alhenna... I'm doing that wrong. I can buy more clothing. Oh, I can't actually. Because it's all bloody mission cargo. Because I'm an idiot. So I can't do anything then, can I? No, I can't. Okay, that's fine. So I think we're just going to go to Alhenna then. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's not pick up any more jobs in the spaceport. Let's go straight to Alhenna now. It's 10th of December, and it'll be the 11th of December. Jobs are good and we're gonna land. There we go, your ship is directed to the rear loading dock of a palatial complex where your cargo of jewellery is unloaded. You collect your payment of 8,600 credits. Very nice. And let's go to the shipyard. See, you've got different kinds of ships as well. Look at that heavy shuttle there. Very nice. Leave that there. We wanted the outfit because we wanted to get a local map. Job board. Where are we going to? Shroud. Helka. Of course it is. 5 passengers. Oh, that's a shame. I can't do 5 passengers unless I change my ship, which is possible. I still don't know a way to Helka. I'm going to have to go to Canopus, I think, first. 49 tons, I can't pick up that job. Do I know anything about Canopus? No, but I can't, no. Okay, so this is a good point here. If I let me go leave this and sell the, I'm only making 63 profit after all that. But never mind. It's only 3, isn't it? So that's not too bad, I guess. Because I wanted to go to Outfitter. Luxury accommodation. Oh, but I need 2 required crew. Yeah, so I can't even install that. That's a shame. Outfit space of 10. How much outfit space do we have? Yeah, we've only got 8 free as well. Okay. So we couldn't do that without selling something. We need to look at getting a gun, I think, as well. But we're going to leave it for now. We're going to leave it. There was no jobs, was there? And we don't know what there is out there. So let's see the trading. Is there anything low or very low? Medical or metal? Let's get some low metal. Buy all that for 9. No point going to the bank just to pay off 3,000 credits. And then the spaceport. Oh, there is something there. The spaceport on main sale is as spirited as ever. To your left, a family wearing floral shirts pull along their luggage, with the man of the family flaunting a souvenir from some faraway planet. To your right, a cleaner whistles a tuneless song while they wipe down a bench. A young man in a prim suit approaches you. Good day, Captain. Would you mind if I spoke to you for a moment? I'm glad to listen. The man pulls you aside to talk. You see, one of our clients recently passed away, and his will, he divided his property between... And in his will, he divided his property between each of his relatives. The only problem is that one of his family members, his niece, lives all the way down in the rim. We'd like you to deliver her portion of the inheritance, weighing 5 tons, to her resident in Skymoot in the Hadar system. We can pay you 100,000 credits upon completion of that job. What did she inherit? My sincerest apologies, but I'm afraid that is confidential information. Our prioritization of privacy is one of our main selling points. I'll take the job. The master says, I'm glad to hear it. We'll have the cargo loaded into your ship by sundown. He walks away into the spaceport, leaving you to prepare for the journey. Okay, so that's an issue. Funnily enough, we're actually quite doing okay at the minute because we've taken that on as well. That's the rim. The rim is dangerous. The rim is dangerous. Where are we going? Are we just going to... Are we going to go to Firad? Oh, we're on Firad right now. We're on Firad right now. Where are we going? No, we're on Helhenna. Why did I click... I don't know why I clicked that. We're going here. Let's go here. Be ballsy. Jump. Jump into the unknown. Basically, I got a load of stuff for things that I was confused where I was. It's been a long day. It's been a very long day. Unexplored space. Good. It's actually got... Oh, I had to do that for. We're landing on Splashdown. Splashdown is an aging world. Excellent, but they've got nothing really. Trading point. It's low, but it's still a profit. So sell all of it. Okay, so let's have a look at the old job board. Alhelka is next, which is a good job. Fact, what's on fact? Bring a passenger to Serpent in the fact system for 3,500. That's quite nice, isn't it? Yeah, let's take that as well. And I can probably do that before I go elsewhere. Let's see what else is on fact. And that's a fact. Electronics for 69. Let's get some electronics, shall we? Buy all. We won't make a massive profit from that because the price is still quite a lot. Spaceport. Nothing's in the spaceport. Local flags you down and ask, sorry to interrupt, but I have a small package that needs to get to Luna by the 31st of December. Could you take it there? I'll give you 52,700 credits for the effort. Oh, can I have a look at the map first? Yes, I can. Where are we? We're on Canopus and Sol. Okay. It's the 15th now. We'll have 16 days to do it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's possible. Is it worth the 40k? I mean, I can only go 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to stop in Toledo again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We'll do it for 50k, why not? Accept. Just depart. Toledo it is. Go there straight away. And then we'll come back for the other guys. We're taking the scenic route. Yep, I was wondering where I was going there. And Toledo. We do need to land on Tahiti. Oh, I hear lasers. I think that was asteroids though, thankfully. Super. Let's just depart. We need to go to Sol. Back to Earth. Oh no, Luna actually, not Earth at all. One more stop from home. In fact, I might just land on Sol first. That was Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve, it's Christmas Day, 25th. And there we go, 52k. That's quite nice. That is quite nice, actually. Let's get some of that paid off. For 31,461. How are we for trading here? Because it's only 79. I'd rather keep hold of it. Whereabouts are we going back? We're going back to Toledo, aren't we? Just for a spell. No, we can't do that. Possibly Pollux, though. Family of 2. We're headed that way anyway, aren't we? And what else is on Pollux? Let's have a look on Pollux. Electronics is crap, but medical. Oh, plastic. Luxury goods. Luxury goods, eh? Well, buy all the luxury goods that we can. And then let's depart. And we're going to Pollux then. No. Jump. But this is the game. This is it now. So it's just nice trucking. Obviously, you don't need to do trucking. You can play it any way that you wish. We're on. Here's Pollux. Okay, let's land on Thwall. You wish the workers the best of luck on Thwall and collect your payment of 14,000 credits. Let's do the trading. Look at that, just for 287. Yes, please. It's a shame. I should have sold the electronics just to maximise, really, shouldn't I? Never mind. Sell all of that. Oh, sell all of it. Why not? Cool. That's fine. I should just click sell. But there we go. I don't think we could have got better than that, honestly. We do have a local map, so we're fine there. Job board. Can't do that. Tijat. Can't do that. We are going to facts 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we're not. We're going to Wazen. Because we've never been to Wazen before, so why not? That'd be fun. And then we can sort all the other things out. Oh, hang on. Yes, we're going to fact. I thought I was getting my hopes up at another job that I was seeing. What's in Wazen? Clothing's 92. Okay. Clothing, yeah, may as well. We're headed that way anyway, so it always makes us to do a bit of trading. So Wazen it is, and jump. But this is one of those nice, easy games where it's easy if you play it certain ways. It will get tricky the more you get into it. And you start to get scanned by all the big ships, and you're just like wishing that you're going to be able to land soon, and that you land. Okay, let's land. Land on glory. We did it all for the glory of love. That's a very nice picture. Trading 119, that's not bad. Not bad for what it is. Let's go have a look on the job board, see if there's anything canopus. Oh, 5. Sadly, I can't quite make that. So we're going to go straight to fact. What's in fact? Equipment for 62. We're not going to make that much of a profit on that, but there we go. Let's go to fact. I should have been checking out spaceports, but at the same time, I feel I need to get some of these finished off before I get started doing stuff. Okay, Serpents. You wish your passenger the best of luck on Serpents and collect your payment of 3,500 credits. And there's a Helka. Oh, yes. We need to sell our stuff, don't we? 56, not bad. Sell. And our Helka is unknown, so let's see what's very low. Metals is very low. Let's buy metals. There's only 4, so it's not really a lot to go wrong, really. Spaceport may as well. Nothing there. Good. What's that? Scythe. 29 tons. I can't do it anyway. We're going to go. We're going to depart. And we're going to go to our Helka. But it's quite nice and fun, isn't it? Let's land on Shroud. Oops, there we go. Pirates. They were trying to shoot me there. We were lucky there. That was the alert. That was the alert that we were being attacked. You drop off your cargo of light bulbs and collect your payment of 9,000 credits. You called ahead while your ship was landing and agreed to meet Pookie's aunt at the spaceport. She told you, meet me outside the ship with the ridiculous sheepskin coats. The shop is not hard to find. The mannequins in the window look like feral sheep with overgrown wool in bad need of grooming. The only person standing outside the shop is a tall woman in a suit who is busy making furious remarks on some sort of document with a red pen. She has a small poodle on a leash. It is busy nipping the heels of everybody who walks by. Oh, lovely. Excuse me, you say. She looks up at you with a withering glare. I'm looking for someone named Pookie. Thank heaven, she says. She's all yours. She hands you the leash and a large bag that appears to be full of chew toys. Here are her toys, her food, and her outfits, which she hates. Feed her twice a day, or she will go berserk. Do not feed her more than twice a day, or she will throw up. As she continues rattling off instructions, you ask, wait, Pookie is the dog? What other name is Pookie? Short for Pocahontas, she explains. Good luck, and I hope my sister pays you well. She walks away. There's nothing else you can do but bring Pookie back to your ship, where she immediately lifts her leg against the landing strut. Excellent, we've got a dog. Oh, outfit expansion and small bunks. That's not a bad idea, is it? Let's buy that. Let's have a look at this now. Cargo space needed 20, so we would sacrifice all our cargo space just for more outfits. How about that? I need 12. I don't think I have 12 outfit space, do I? Yeah, I've only got 8. Oof. So it's the risk. I could either get rid of my cargo just for like a few extra bunks. Fuel pod, that gives me a bit more fuel. An extra jump. Asteroid scanner, that'd be good for when we need to do stuff. Obviously cargo scanners if you want to go killing stuff. This isn't too bad though. Nice little place, isn't it? Okay, so job board. No, let's do trading first, because do I have 189 metal? That was a good call. Sell all. We know quite a fair bit in this area now, thankful to that. We need to go to Talita, I believe, for Pookie. And the inheritance to Skymoot is all on the rim. And that's the badness. And there's the south. And that's the dirt belt, okay. And the core. Far north. And Paradise Planets. It's quite nice, really labelled. That's a nice map, isn't it? There's something oldie worldy, like an old oceanic map. Very nice. But I digress. I think I'll be wrapping up soon, but I'm quite enjoying this. Yeah, I am quite enjoying this. I might play some more of this in the future, because it's quite nice and easy, isn't it? I say it's easy at the minute, but it's quite nice and relaxed. Just do a bit of space trucking. I could go up to Scythe. What's Scythe? 3 passengers for 18,500. That's not bad. And 8 tons of defibrillators. Shall we do that? Oh, it's got Rigel and Beetlejuice and everything. What is on Beetlejuice? 32 tons I can't do. We've done that before, haven't we? 3 passengers and iron tack. Sounds good to me. Do we know anything else about those planets? Negative. Prognosis negative, but electronics is quite low here. So is medical. So is clothing. Clothing. Let's go for medical. It's quite high. But I dare say I'll probably be in more demand. Won't it? Yeah. A spaceport? Yeah, good. Let's depart. And let's go to Scythe first, shall we? And jump. And luckily those pirates have gone. And then we need to work down to Pookie. I forgot about Pookie. Lasers. over the landing button, just in case there are pirates. You wish your passengers the best of luck on Skillet and collect your payment of 18,500 credits. How about trading? Medical, we're making a profit, so let's sell that. We can't sadly do anything there. Spaceport is nothing. Job board. Oh, look at that. What's there? 9 tons. Oh. I can't do any of those. Which is a shame. I could have done the 8 tons. I've only got 6 tons. So close. But never mind. We've got Mebsuta there. 3 passengers. That's not too bad either. 2, 3, 4. I will do that in a second. So let's do that. We'll accept that one. But first we need to go to Alinak, or whatever it's called, and then Mebsuta. What's here? Mebsuta. What's good for sale? Metal. Metal is low at the minute, so let's buy all. Let's depart. Oh, we need to go. We need to go now. Quick. Okay, land. In case he follows me. He might have followed me now. Okay. You drop off your cargo in defibrillators and collect your payment of 4,800 credits. Very nice. I think I'm actually going to pay off some of this now. I've got 18. I'm using the wrong keyboard again. 9, 4, 2. It's coming down. Credit score's going up. And I don't qualify for further loans, but you can get further loans if you want to. Metals is low, so I'm going to just depart, I think. Spaceport, anything going off? No. Job board. No. Beetlejuice? 9 passengers, no. Bring a passenger to Prime in the Beetlejuice system. Payment is 5,000. Yeah, why not? Because I need to stop anyway. Between there and here. That sounds good to me, so let's accept that mission. Good. Let's go to M. Beetlejuice Metals is plus 52, so that's not too shabby. Is there anything else? Equipment's quite good. Let's get some equipment, shall we? As we're going to Beetlejuice. Equipment, oof. Buy all, but I'm not going to be getting a lot, am I? Do I get a local map? Yes, we can. Oh, look, yeah. Oh, very nice. Yeah, let's go to Beetlejuice. And jump. Farpoint, hey. We almost had an encounter at Farpoint. Ha. I'm definitely going to have to finish the stream soon because I'm out of water. Let's land on Prime. Oh, good, he's mining. Oops, that's not fine. Quick. Land. Sounds like there's an almighty war going on there. You wish your passengers the best of luck on Prime and collect your payment of 5,000 credits. Wow, there's a lot going on there. We've got the local map. Oh, look at this afterburner. And a bunk room. Yeah, okay, fine. Let's leave that. I'm just tantalising over things. We're going to Mebsuta anyway. 31 tons, we can't do, but we can do the... Well, we've got that passenger already. 3 passengers. Oh, I've only got space for 1. Oh, wait, I've already... That's the 3 passengers. I've already got 3 passengers, so it's just the 1. Hey, cool, I can take it. Yeah, that's good. I'm happy about that. So now, I think once we get to Mebsuta, we're going to call it. It sounds about right to me. So before we do that, though, we need to have a look at Mebsuta. Do we know things? 116 electronics. What's the trading like here? Yeah, sell. May as well sell all. Electronics. Buy all electronics. Let's depart. Go to Mebsuta and jump before any other pirates try to have me. And get your finger on the landing positions. Are we going to land anytime soon? See, this is the worry when you land and you reach the end of the system. There we go. That could have been intercepted easily there. Say farewell to the passengers and all that stuff. Trading, let's sell all for 120. And look at that. So we've only got Pookie and the Inheritance to go. Which is nice. But I think we're going to leave it there for now. There's nothing in the spaceport. I think we're going to leave it there. So let's just escape that. On the Venga bus, we're doing okay. We've got credits. We're doing quite well. 1 hour, 20 minutes to pay time. I'm liking it. And did I mention it's bloody free? So, yeah, nice little thing. I do have Elite Dangerous, and yes, it's lovely and it is glorious, and it is very three-dimensional. It's also a pain to stream, I think, so that's why I've never done that. I do have like joysticks as well, just to really pimp it out. But that's something different. That's very immersive. This isn't as immersive, but it's still fun. It's still nice, and it's Elite Lite, you know. But that's me. If you watched, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, it's 29th of September, the end of Subtober, or September, whatever. Subtober's next month. But you can't do subs on my channel, so just follow me, and it's free. Just like this game, it's free. And if you're watching on YouTube, guess what? You can subscribe to me there for free. Just like this game is free. And I'm not even sponsored. It's a shame, really, because I'd like a little bit of a sponsorship deal. Thanks very much for watching. Hope you have a great rest of the Friday. I'm not going to be on over the weekend, I don't believe. Unless I have a cheeky wee stream on Sunday, depending on what's going on. But I think I'm going to take it off just to recharge. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you hopefully on Monday, unless life gets in the way. We'll be playing more XCOM if we can. Yeah, we still might be an end game for that, because we're running out of stuff. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens if Les can win the day again. Thanks very much. Take care, and I will see you on the next one. My hair's an absolute mess just because what I've just done to it. Yeah. Take care, and I'll see you later. Have a good one.